Suzanne. Thank you for taking the time to come and see us today.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
My name is Suzanne Nuri and I'm a Lib Dem candidate in South Wymondham.
And how long have you lived in Wymondham?
I came up here in February 2013, so what's that about? Well, you do the maths. 6 years.
6 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. And for your job?
Well, I do a bit of graphic design and I work in Stalham once a month to design some adverts for Town and Country News up there.
Okay, and you work freelance as well?
Yeah, I do a little bit of that, some sort of copywriting stuff, web design, leaflet design, things like that.
Hobbies?
Oh God, loads. Love Eurovision, and it's coming up in May. Love Star Trek, I love going out to the coast. We love that, nice long walks, country walks, stuff like that, yeah.
Okay. So obviously you've been settled in Wymondham for 6 years. What do you like best about Wymondham?
The thing I like best is the community spirit. For me, that's number one. And just the feeling of community, people helping each other out. I think it's a really friendly town, and it's got so many good plus points about it, but for me that's the number one thing.
Excellent. So if there was one thing you could change about Wymondham, what would it be?
Ooh, just one thing.
Just one thing.
Let's see, it's very hard. There's so many things I wish were a little bit different. We would be straight into politics, I think, if I mentioned those things. What I would like, though, is a better transport system, perhaps, because I think anecdotally I hear there's a lot of loneliness in Wymondham. Like, people can't come into the town centre and they sort of feel very isolated. I'd love there to be some kind of maybe minibus system where it can pick people up and bring them into town. And I think really we shouldn't forget people who we don't sort of see come into town a lot and they are isolated. I'd love something like that.
Okay. And you talked about the community spirit being, a big attraction for living here in Wymondham, and I think most people would agree with you on that point. But looking at the local charities and the local organisations, and there are lots of them, what stand out for you?
Well, obviously I'm going to say Town Team because I have been involved, as you know, from practically the very start as well. Being part of Town Team, and especially the Vintage Day Committee, was just fabulous for me. But I think that all the charities and all the groups in Wymondham do such a great job, and they're also individual as well. And I just think it's terrific. I can't sort of take one away from the other, do you know what I mean? I only say Town Team really because I have personal experience of that. So yeah, I think they all do a fab job, and like I say, it's part of the community spirit that we have.
That's right, everybody seems to have something valuable to offer.
Exactly, and that's terrific.
Yeah.
And,
Thanks ever so much, Sue, for your time, and I wish you all the best in the forthcoming election.
Thank you very much. Vote Lib Dem.